Friends, Greg Newmaster coming at you again with another action figure review. Today I have Star Wars The Vintage Collection Deluxe Sabine Wren from Ahsoka and Star Wars Rebels. If you like the video, please like and subscribe and help me to build my channel. Ahsoka, super excited for the show. Really looking forward to getting back to basic Star Wars. Loved Rebels, loved the Clone Wars, was a huge fan of those shows. I was very disappointed with the first couple episodes of Ahsoka. They were boring. The performances of the actors were all stoic and quiet. They didn't have like the fun sense of if you watch the original trilogy, they're very upbeat and bantering and having fun. And I think that's an important component of Star Wars, is it needs to be fun. Granted, the prequels were very stoic, and that was a huge criticism of the prequels when they came out. So when Ahsoka came out, that energy was gone, and it was just boring, honestly, the first couple of episodes. The actress who plays Sabine, she looked fantastic. Rosario Dawson as Ahsoka is fantastic. But between Sabine, Hera, and Ahsoka, they were just boring and emotionless. So now that the show has finally picked up with episode 4 and 5, and we're getting into the relationship of Sabine and Ahsoka, the show is getting super exciting. And spoiler warning, if you're not caught up to the show, turn this video off right now. But seeing Hayden Christensen return as Anakin in episode 5, oh my goodness, that was so awesome. Just to see him in his Clone Wars costume and Ahsoka, putting it into perspective, her as like a little girl instead of a grown-up woman, which is what Rosario Dawson is as Ahsoka. It was really cool to see. So anyhow, I'm excited for them to find Ezra. I hope they have a flashback with Kanan as Freddie Prinze Jr. That would be amazing. And I'm really looking forward to seeing how the show will go. And I've been dying for this figure forever. I got the Ghost. I've been wanting that ship and those figures in the vintage collection forever. And I think a lot of people have, which is why all the tiers are unlocked. So people have been dying for the Rebels characters. So let's get into this. It's in the Deluxe box where, there's no need for this. It's just a reason for them to upcharge us and not put them in those beautiful pilled classic packages. There's the side, there's the back. She comes with like a few extra accessories, but not so many that you had to make it like a deluxe figure and charge like $10 more than what a normal figure would cost. But there's the bottom. Let's bust her open. Already cut the tape on this side. Pull her out and get a good look at Sabine. So it's so strange now. It's like all cardboard, and they always put them in these wax packaging, which is fine. It's not that big of a deal, but if you're a collector and you love to keep the figures in the package, and you don't have the pill anymore, it's not that fun. So let's get a good look at Sabine. She's got that nice purple hair. There's a little bit of dark shading in it, so that's nice. The face looks phenomenal. Just beautiful, like the details on her armor, because Sabine was sort of the punk rock rebel of the Rebels crew. She was always spray painting and being artistic. She looks great, though. So there she is aesthetically. Her shoulder pad, look at that. That's great. Just like the details. And such a small figure. It just looks amazing. These figures are so impressive at this size And what a great time to be alive, to be a toy collector, and just see how phenomenal the technology just keeps getting. She looks great. All right, we'll go over articulation. Oh, look at that. Looks up great. Just nice. The head is on the double barbell, as you can see. The arms can go up that high. The shoulder pad is attached on plastic there. It's glued on. We have the elbow joints. They go about 90 degrees, a little bit more if you force it. There is a elbow rotation joint. You can loop the arm all the way around, but the shoulder pad gets in the way. So you can get great posing out of this. We got a swivel, full rotation in the wrist. There's no hinge in the wrist. Probably because female figures are so small, it's like hard for them to sculpt that without it looking weird. So there is no hinge in the wrist. We get none of that. We don't get the vertical. We don't get the horizontal. We need nice torso articulation. I love the ball joint. And she's awesome. She's got the T-joint at the hips on the barbell. It's not that ugly Y joint. This is the perfect hip articulation. They should do this for all their figures. For instance, I got the N1 Mando, and he still has the terrible Y joint hips. It's just awful. No reason for this, especially when all the new Mandalorian figures have the T-joint. So I love that Sabine has the T-joint. Leg goes up that high. Oh, that joint is stuck. There we go. I got it. Got to be careful because you don't want to break it. She doesn't quite go 90 degrees. Let's see this leg. Yeah. So it is about 90 degrees, but no more than that. We got the hinge on the ankle, up and down, and then we also have the pivot ankle rocker. So fantastic articulation. You can get her into some really awesome poses, and she looks great. Just take a look at that face detail again. That is just incredible. That it's that small and it looks that good. They've come such a far way in over the years with the vintage collection. So let's get a look at the accessories that come in this plastic bag, or this little wax paper bag, which makes me really nervous because, you know, what if the lightsaber is bent and warped? That can happen. All right. So on that note, the lightsaber looks good. Nice green lightsaber. This is Ezra's lightsaber, which is now Sabine's. That's another thing I'm not liking about the show. I know George Lucas said that everybody has the Force in them, and that makes sense. But not everybody should have Jedi sensitivity and to be able to like wield the Force. I don't know. That I'm not liking that Sabine is Ahsoka's apprentice and she is probably going to end up having Force powers. I don't like that idea. Anyhow, nice lightsaber. Ezra's lightsaber. We also get a unignited lightsaber that can clip onto her belt, which is fantastic. And then the biggest criticism of all is the helmet. The helmet looks really good. I love the design. And the scope goes down, which is great. Sometimes on the removable helmets, they don't, like on Boba Fett's. So I love that the viewfinder goes down. And we'll put that on, and it is huge. So she looks ridiculous. So there's Boba Fett. And then there's Sabine's helmet, which is just gigantic. So there's a huge complaint about that. I love removable helmets, but I understand that the swappable heads can be better because of proportions. So this just looks gigantic. I'm not like appalled by this. It's just a little bit big. Axe Woves look the same way. So if you compare this to Bo-Katan and her swappable head, Sabine just has a gigantic head. She also comes with her pouch or satchel that you can put around her like this. So she has a nice satchel. And then her blasters look really nice. They actually have some paint accessories on there. That looks really cool. I love that. And then you can put one in one hand, and then you also have a lightsaber. And then you can slip the other one into the holster, like so. Which looks great. You throw her mask on. And what is this? I forget what this is. If anybody knows what this is, please say in the comments. It looks like some sort of a tool. I don't know if that's like her airbrush for graffiti, maybe. Or some sort of a tool. I can't remember, but anyhow, I don't even know where you could store that. But you get that thing too. And then you get the loaf cat. I think that's what it's called. Or fox. Or oh, it has a little bit of articulation on the head. And there's I think it's a loaf cat from Lothal, from Rebels. So that looks really nice too. So you get that as well. And there's Sabine. Great figure. Really excited to get the rest of the Rebels crew. If you liked the video, please like and subscribe. And God bless you all. Peace.